Chemtrails are one of the most popular conspiracy theories in America, and upon asking my friends and family if they knew what the theory was, some of them didn't know. So today, we're going to talk about the chemtrail theory. Things are about to get creepy. Have you ever looked up in the sky and saw the white streaks from behind a jet or a plane? These are made when there is a change in the air pressure, and they are mostly made of water vapor. There are speculations on what these actually are, though. Many conspiracy theorists, or just any person on the street, might call them chemtrails. People believe that these chemicals are dropped from planes and jets on purpose by the government for a particular reason, some good and some bad. One of the good reasons is to fertilize crops. Now, this may not just be only good for the farmer, but this would be good for the overall government, and that's why they would be doing this. Because when people buy that produce, taxes, government, dough, money. Another good reason, and bad reason, but we'll get to that, is to control weather. Now you might be saying, there's tons of disasters everywhere. But if these chemicals were not in the sky controlling the weather, there could possibly be a lot more tornadoes, hurricanes, everything. Now of course, weather control can also be bad. Maybe the government is using it to kill people for maybe population control, which we'll talk about a little bit later on, or just because the government is ran by lizards. And no, I don't really believe that. I know a lot of people just clicked off. So, like I was saying in the population control, there are tons of people on Earth. So much of the fact that Stephen Hawking himself said that within the next millennium, we will be standing shoulder to shoulder.
That the Earth is becoming too small for us. In the last 200 years, the growth has become exponential. That is, the population grows by the same percentage each year. Currently the rate is about 1.9% a year. This may not sound very much, but it means that the world population doubles every 40 years. I will celebrate my 80th birthday in 2022, and in my lifetime, the world's population has quadrupled. This exponential growth cannot continue into the next millennium. By the year 2600, the world's population would be standing shoulder to shoulder, and the electricity consumption would make the Earth glow red hot. This is untenable.
So what if the government wanted to take one step into the future, I guess, and go ahead and start killing people off so this doesn't happen? And that's what those chemicals are for. They cause diseases and stuff like that. Here's some specifics. Some people think that these chemicals are making people more depressed, which will make people want to kill themselves, which if you look at it, depression is skyrocketing. There's about 14.8 million adult U.S. citizens that suffer from a depression disorder. And of course, that number keeps on growing. But you might be thinking, isn't population control good so the Earth can keep living on without it being so covered up? Well, kind of, but if you think about it, these chemicals could be killing you and your loved ones right as we speak. Another thing that kind of goes along with this population control is that these chemicals are making more people violent, and the more people are violent, the more fights and stuff like that people get into, and possibly leads to murders and stuff like that from people just getting too aggravated. It's more common for people to just go insane on people now. Now, I'm not saying there weren't violent people in history, but the average person anymore is really violent. And take a look at this clip where the famous American singer Prince speaks out about chemtrails and violence that it causes. So what if these chemtrails are actually what is making people violent and not video games? Or what if these chemicals are making people psycho? And I know this is a long push, but what if they are actually driving people to be murderers? That would also be under population control. Literally everything with people dying literally involves around the main point in that it is population control. Some people think there's drugs on them that drop down, attach to you, get you sick, diseases, everything. And yeah, some of the theories are really bad. But I guess only time will tell exactly what they are, maybe. Probably not, though, because if they are actually trying to kill people off of this, they're not going to tell us now, are they? But that's all I have for you guys today. If there are any more theories, which there are a lot more, but if there's any ones that strike my mind, I'll probably do an update. It may not be in Things Are About to Get Creepy, but it will just be in a video. That's why you should subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon. Because I post conspiracy theory videos, or I want to, a lot more than I have. I think I'm going to be done with gaming on the channel, totally. And move to only Things Are About to Get Creepy and Double C Productions. And my urban legend videos and stuff like that. Bye. Guys probably already left a long time ago. But I want to say that I'm sorry for doing episode 2 so late. So I had this script idea for a long time, and I wrote it out on paper and everything like that, and then I just never was encouraged to do it for some reason, like at all. Even though I really wanted to, I always see these videos, these really high quality videos about stuff like this, and I'm like, I want to make something like that. And I was like, oh yeah, I do have a series that I'm trying to do that on. Things Are About to Get Creepy. Let's go make an episode. I filmed the first part of it, and then I never go back. And then I lost the paper script, so I had to write it on the computer. If you guys want to see the script, it is down in the description. If you are going to use it, please give me credit, leave the link, leave my channel or something. It's not very well written, it's really small, but if you guys want to use some of my information that I gathered, as well as all my links that I use for this will be down below. And yeah, see you guys later.